Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-0. Mike Fiers got the W and now has 5 this year as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 4-1. Mike Moustakas plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Royals push past the Twins 13-4. The win was their 6th in a row. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. The Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-4. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-3. The Oakland Athletics pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 2-1. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. The Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Jacob Barnes got his 2nd W of the season, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 2-0. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-8. They now have 6 straight victories. The Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 8-5. The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-1. Julio Urias won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Boys in Blue took down the Fightin' Phils 6-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Justin Bour collected a total of 4 driven in as the Marlins downed the Padres 6-0. As of today, he is the National League leader in slugging percentage. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Adrianza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400, and when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And the pitch. And this hits the bag at second base. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And, guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Line drive to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One and 1 now to Encarnacion. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2 and 1. Kipnis is off at first with 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Encarnacion over to his left. 1 down. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team comes into game 1 today of this road trip feeling super confident about the way they've been playing. This manager, he's jumbled the lineup around. He can go any which way. Guys are swinging the bats. Guys are coming to play.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins are down on 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Brantley is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
2-0 to Brantley. Brantley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Thames. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Thames behind 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Norman Hain. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Minnesota DH Logan Morrison. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's a .333 hitter.
Logan Morrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's the pitch. 1-1.
1 strike.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Rajay Davis now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Rajay Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Buxton giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Payne sprinting after it. Makes the play, one away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, Ehire Adrianza. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Strike called, 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 down.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the veteran Joe Mauer settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Mauer has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A little bouncer that winds up foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Norman Payne. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Norman Payne.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit on the ground out to short. Speared on the dive. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
That's 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And there goes Davis. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Davis stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit out towards second. Adrianza is there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounded to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Eduardo Escobar standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired. 2 down now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adrianza ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jason Castro.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Ehire Adrianza. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Payne on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Michael Brantley. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Sano takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Eric Thames.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The right fielder, number 6, Norman Cain.
Ready for another chance. Norman Cain will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
How about it? The center fielder, Rajai Davis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. From the stretch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Davis at second. Gomes on at first with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Indians lead it 1-0. So here's Joe Mauer.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-1 to count. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Lindor. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball in for a strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 57, Ryan Pressly.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. Kipnis takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Pressly, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, Dero. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here's Michael Brantley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Two and 1. Popped him up. Sano shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 24, Andrew Miller.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Miller is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Fielder number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and it's gone. Soto shot here to left center field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Target Field. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins 1. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Norman Payne. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Payne.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
so here's Francisco Lindor now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payne at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Brian Dozier will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Dozier. Leading up the bottom of the ninth for the Twins, second baseman, Ryan.
That's a ball one. The average right at 280 coming in. And even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and 2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. This is foul right side. Final strike for the Twins. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Loop down towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Clevenger notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Lance Lynn is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Cody Allen hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.